Hey, happy Friday, everybody. This is day 4 of my 77-day video challenge. And today will be a little bit more of a personal video, but I'm curious how many people watching this video are intimately acquainted with or familiar with the feeling of waiting, nail-biting waiting for imaging test results for a medical procedure. So, quick background, our 18-year-old son has a very assorted medical history. A few years back, he was diagnosed with an acoustic schwannoma, which is a tumor in your brain. And essentially, it resulted in permanent deafness in his left ear, as well as left side facial paralysis. We had a lot of issues post-surgery, not that the surgery itself wasn't great, because the surgeon that we had is literally the best, and he's fantastic. However, we've had to basically go back periodically for follow-up MRIs, and one of the most painful, anxiety-producing, frustrating things is when you have to go and have an MRI for something like this, which is a follow-up MRI, to determine whether or not there's been any recurrence or regrowth of anything or anything new that's maybe popped up. And so we had his MRI scan on Saturday of last weekend, and we just had our follow-up visit yesterday, Thursday, with the doctor. Now let me tell you, waiting from Saturday of last weekend to Thursday of this week to hear anything from the doctors back about the results of the test is literally one of the most painstaking, gut-wrenching things that you can possibly experience emotionally. And you don't even realize when we allow things like this in our lives to seep in, and they kind of subconsciously start to take over our moods, how our days are going to go. Just everything about our life seems to change, even without us actively being like, I'm really upset that I don't have these test results yet, or why isn't the doctor It's almost, like I said, subconscious, where you're so eagerly awaiting the results that it's just eating away at you. And thankfully, I'm happy to report that the test results came back showing no recurrence, no regrowth, no addition of anything new that they feel that they need to be concerned about. So we're very thankful for that. And we are a Christian family, so we are praising God and thanking God for that victory in our son's life. So I want you to focus on your own life and think about the things that produce you stress and anxiety, and figure out ways that you can try to separate your thought process and put yourself into a different mind space so that those things don't eat away at you. Because the reality is, at the end of the day, we got the scan last Saturday and we had his follow-up test results meeting yesterday. There's literally nothing that we can do to change the outcome of whatever the scan was. It's just we're waiting to hear the results. And I believe when it comes to medical things, the reality is if something is of an urgent nature or something that needs to be acted on immediately, the doctors will typically tell you sooner than later that there's something you need to worry about. So until you hear those words, you need to worry about this, stop worrying about things and live a happy, peaceful life. Thank you.